watching from. If you're here live, drop a comment on the chat saying hey, and that'll help get more friends here. I'm so happy to get started on this. Hi, Layla. Okay, Kat's joining us today. Hi, Mama. Alrighty, well, yesterday we started a new song. Please pick up the PDF or printable before we get started. So we started working on Can't Help Falling in Love, and then we ended our lesson reviewing Vie En Rose, because Vie En Rose really is a challenging song that even though we went through all of it, it's one of those that I think we just need to revisit from time to time and keep working on and perfecting. My ukulele is tuned. Today I'm using the purple quilted maple ukulele from Lanikai. I've linked it down below. It comes in different colors. Hola, Mati. Hi, Karen. Hi, everyone. So happy you're here. Okay, so we started working on Can't Help Falling in Love. If you're a member of the Patreon fam, by the way, I added the audio tracks for you to practice with on Patreon. It is so cool. You have the tracks for 40, 50, 55, and 60 beats per minute. It looks a little bit like this. If you're not on Patreon, go to my Patreon. I've set it to anyone can see it, so you don't need to be a member. And it looks like this. And you're able to practice with it. You can go 15 seconds forward or backwards, which is really cool. Hi, Shelly. Thank you, Gareth. Yeah, I'm gonna send you a little bit more info if that's okay, Gareth. Anyway, as Carl said, the tracks are great for practicing and building your speed. So go to Bernadette Teaches Music, patreon.com/Bernadette Teaches Music, and anyone can grab those. I set them to public, so you don't have to be a member of Patreon to be able to see it. Okay, let's go to Can't Help Falling in Love, which is the song we're working on this week. By the way, does it help if the thumbnails are a different color? Like last week they were black, this week they're blue. Does that help find them? Or are you just going by the notification on YouTube? By the way, thank you for all the comments and likes. It's helping bring people to our class. Thank you, Chantal. Okay, so we started Can't Help Falling in Love. Let's review. I'm gonna bring this close. Okay, there we go. Let me see. I'm gonna angle this downwards. Hi. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna play. Hi, Jen. I'm gonna play C with the index finger. And if you go ahead and give it a little wiggle, thank you, Cheryl, you might get a little vibrato there. With the patrons we've talked about vibrato, Gareth, who's here in the chat, was showing us how to do it. Now, you've done a down on C for the first bar, and then on the up, play that C by itself. Hi from Portugal, hi! Okay, so you've done down and then one string. And then you're gonna go all the way down to the 7th and 10th frets, both of which should be marked on your ukulele. You should have a marker for 7 and a marker for 10. Leave 0, 7, 7, 7, 10. Same pattern. Down, hi Olivia, and then up for that one note. Joanna, I made the post with the practice tracks free so you don't have to join Patreon. And then you're gonna look over here real quick. After I've done this 7 and 10 bar, look up. My hand's gonna lead. See how it shows which way I'm going? So my hand's gonna lead. The ring finger is gonna go to the 3rd fret, and the index is gonna go to the 2nd fret of G string. Okay? And then I like to use my pinky for anything I play on A string for this song. So if you're doing that, then you're leading with the pinky. That's totally cool. So let's try those first few bars. Creative Me, hi. Doesn't matter where you pick. I tend to pick just above the sound hole. I see a lot of people pick over the sound hole. What I've heard is that when you're strumming, it should be above the sound hole. Just as a general rule. Of course, in music, you learn the rules so that you can break them, right? Strumming here, I've seen picking here, right on the sound hole. Andini, hi. So let's try for the beginning. 1 and 2 and 3, go. 1 and 2 and 3, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and. Okay, that's the beginning. Let's try it again. Hi Chuck, long time no chat. 1 and 2 and 3, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 1. Okay, so we've just played, look at the last bar of line 1. We're reviewing, by the way. We've just played a 7 with the pinky, or even with the ring finger. After that, lay your entire finger down on the 5th fret. Mr. Z, thank you so much. Let's drop blue hearts for Mr. Z. And I do have a drink, so cheers to you. To your health. After you've played that 7, make sure you bar the entire 5th fret. It also helps to play that 7 with the ring finger so that right after that you have the pinky ready. Look at that. Look up. But if you're doing pinky, that's okay too. Cool? Okay. Let's try the first line and the first bar of the second line. Okay, so we're going to do the first 5 bars. 1 and 2 and 3, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Sweet. Okay? I like the blue emoji, so cute. Gracias a ti, Sal. Let's do second line. Start on the second line. 1 and 2 and 3, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Let's do that one again for me. 1 and 2 and 3, go. And 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, I spoke with Profe Sebastian yesterday and he's working on the tracks for this for us. The third line first bar sounds so pretty. Okay, we'll get there. Let's play the entire second line. 1 and 2 and 3. I'm not in position. 1 and 2 and 3, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 in 1. After we've done that 2, 3, 5, we're gonna jump to an F. You can actually jump to that F as you're picking that 0. If you wanted to. Let's go to the third line. 1 and 2 and 3, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. So I'm gonna do this here on the last bar of line 3. You have your 5s, right? I'm gonna hold that so that these strings continue vibrating, and then add the 7/8. Thank you, Mike. Mindy, yeah, it depends. It's really I think if you watch some of my ukulele review videos, you'll see, because it really depends on budget and the sound you're looking for. Okay, let's try line 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and jump and again. 1 and 2 and 3, go. 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and slide, go. Let's do it one more time and play the downbeat of the 4th line. So we're gonna do the entire 3rd line, downbeat of the 4th. 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 1. Okay, look up real quick. I'm gonna do bar 8 and 9, which is the last bar of line 3, first bar of line 4. Okay, yes, let's hit that like button. We can get to 100 likes. Okay, Undercover Unicorn, hey. So we're at the 5th fret, right? Do this with me. And then 7, 8. And then right where the ring finger is, leave it down. Leave it down. When you, oh, woohoo, 117 likes, thank you. You've just done 7 and 8. And then lift everything but the ring finger. Leave the ring finger down. And hola, profe. That sets you up for that next bar. So we're talking about the last bar of line 3, moving into the next one. And DMG just gave a super chat. Thank you so much. Cheers to you and your health. Thank you for all the hearts. Those are for you, DMG. And thank you for coming back. Okay, so Madeline was saying bars 6 and 7 are difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Are you talking about the 2nd line, Madeline? If so, we'll come back to it for sure. Thank you, profe. By the way, profe de ukulele, who's here, who just left a comment with the orange heart and 1 yellow one, that's the arranger of this piece we're playing. So he arranged it for ukulele for us. His channel has a lot of ukulele fingerstyle chord melody videos, so I recommend you subscribe. Okay, so let's look at bars 7, 6, and 7. And if you have something you'd like us to work on, like Madeline requested this, please let me know, because that's super helpful. Okay, so Madeline said she's having a hard time transitioning from bar 6 to bar 7. I'm going to explain how I'm going to do it, or how I do it. But if you do it differently, please explain too. So we're on this 007. I'm playing with ring finger because I've just used the pinky and the bar for the bar before, right? And so what I'm doing when I'm holding, his channel is beautiful, it really is. When I'm holding that 7, Madeline, I have the index finger up here already thinking about the next place I have to go to. It's not exactly right on the note that I'm going to, but it's a lot closer than if I were here. Look up. If I were here, there's no way I'd make it here on time. But if I'm angling up, I'm really close. And then I just have to do this. Look, look, look. I just have to do this baby jump and pinky. So I've just done. Another thing you can do is you can use that ring finger and slide it to the 4th fret so that your pinky is set up for the 5th fret. And Cheryl just said, I switched from ring finger to pinky on that note. Yep. So if you do that and slide the ring finger to the 4th fret, that positions the pinky ready to go. Let's do bar 6 and 7, everybody. Bar 6 and 7. We're looking at the 2nd line, 2nd bar. I loop the leap. 1 and 2 and 3. Go. Again. 1 and 2 and 3. Go. One and 2 and 3. Go. One and 2 and 3. Go. One last time. 1 and 2 and 3. Go. Let's do line 2. 1 and 2 and 3. Go. Again, 3 more times. Line 2, 1 and 2 and 3. Go. 2 and 3 and 1 and 2. 4, 5. Okay, again. Line 2. Hello, I'm late again. 1 and 2, line 2. Go. 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Okay, Madeline, you gave me a thumbs up, which is telling me either you're really nice or it's better. I hope that it's better. If anybody has a hard time with anything in the first 3 lines, let me know so that we can woodshed it the way we just did right now. Meanwhile, let's play the first 3 lines and the downbeat of the 4th. Okay? First 3 lines and the downbeat of the 4th. It's better? Okay. Okay, so go from the top, everybody. Hi, Eva. Hi. That was helpful. Okay? Repetition like this helps. Sweet. Okay, well, let me know any other part you want to repeat. So set yourself up for the first 2 bars, okay? Think about that. Okay, think about the first 2 positions that you have to do. Here we go. Oh, transitioning from bar 1 to bar 2. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2. Okay. You know what? It might help you to play with the middle finger. I was playing with the index, but maybe a better setup for bar 1 and bar 2 would be to play with the middle finger, because then you can bar and slide. Okay? So it's down, up, down, up. Okay? Okay, so bar 1. Okay, from the beginning. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. I messed up. Let's try again. I tried something new and it didn't work for me. One more time from the top for me. 1 and 2 and 3. Go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and was our goal, to play the first 3 lines and downbeat of the 4th. Let's do it again. Repetition helps, right? And if there's any challenge area, anywhere where you stumbled, make a mental note so that you can let me know in the chat and we can revisit that specific part. Thank you, Madeline. Okay, it's not seamless though. It's taking a lot of mental work for me. From the top. 1 and 2 and 3, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 1, 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3, 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Okay, for me a problem area is bar 4 to bar 5. And I think what's challenging for me is that it's the 3, 5, and 7 on the A string. And I'm playing on a ukulele I don't usually play on. And this ukulele has a side fret marker for the fret 3. You see that? So I don't know if you all did the 15 uke song challenge from September, and I asked that you do the entire challenge with 1 ukulele. That's why. It is, you really do get used to 1 instrument. And it's not that like I'm saying, oh, this is not a good instrument. Not at all. I love this instrument. It's so beautiful and it sounds so good and it has really nice strings and everything. But now I'm used to that one. And I'm used to that one. And so it's throwing me off. So that's really what it is. Aw, baby, hi. All right, let's take it from the top again. Here we go, from the top. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2, 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Okay. I'm looking for, okay, Madeline, you're gonna love this. The transition from bar 6 to bar 7 that we just worked on. Hi, Jay. I agree. I have the Enya and the Lanica, and the Lanica is much bigger than the Enya, so it's an adjustment. The transition from bar 6 to 7, where we go from that 7 to that 2, 3, 5, that happens again in line 4. So the transition we just practiced, we need it again in line 4. So let's go to line 4, everybody, line 4. And by the way, Kit Kat is here. Here we go, line 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and. Not so scary. Let's try again. 1 and 2 and 3, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 Again, we're doing line 4, everybody. 1 and 2 and 3, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Let's do it one more time. 1 and 2 and 3, go. 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and. Let's take it line 4, 1 bar before. So let's take it from the last bar of line 3, where we have the F chord. We have this. So our phrase is falling in love with you. Okay? That's our phrase. We're starting on the last bar of line 3. 1 and 2 and 3, go. 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2. Okay, again. Last bar of line 3. Right on the F chord. 1 and 2 and 3, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2, 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and again from the last bar of line 3 to line 4. 1 and 2 and 3, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2, 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and gentle. Okay, this time focus on being gentle with your playing. So don't make it so abrasive. Be gentle. Be gentle, maybe even a little softer to get a really nice delicate sound, okay? 1 and 2 and 3, go. 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. Hi, Bernie. We're working on the last bar of line 3, right where there's an F chord, and we're doing all of line 4. Okay, so now I want to talk a little bit about follow through. Any of you have played sports, whenever you had to do something like swinging a bat, you have the ball here, for example, right? And you don't just swing the bat to hit the ball. You have to follow through, right? Even though there's no ball over here to hit, you're going to get a much better hit by following through. Well, with music, I would like for you to have a follow through as well. But instead of hitting a ball, what we're doing is that we're trying to see how long we can get our notes to ring. And your note will stop ringing when you lift off. See, listen to this one. We don't want that. We want to see how long you can get a note to ring. Okay? Let it ring. And listen for that. Now, if you have really old strings, you might not get enough of a ring. So if it's time to replace the strings, stop avoiding it and replace your strings. But most of the problem of having dying notes like this, like, you hear this? That just died. It went, whoa. We don't want that. We want it to hold. Okay? So, leave your fingers where they're at and enjoy the length of the note. It's going to be louder in the beginning and then it's going to have like a fade, right? Listen for that. Listen that you're not just doing wise men say. Only fools rush in. That's not what you want. What you want is wise men say. Because chord melody is about singing with the ukulele. This ukulele is a tenor. This is a tenor. You want your ukulele to sing, and you don't want it to sing wise men say only fools. Like, it's not gonna be as pleasant. So far we've just been like kind of like trying to play with the fingers in the right place and transitioning to the next bar. But now that you kind of know what to do, what the sheet is telling you to do, I would like for you to listen to your instrument a lot more and try to get those beautiful long ringing notes. And a way to do that is by holding through. Instead of following through like you would with a bat, you're holding through, okay? So let's play slower, but this time be very conscious about how long your notes ring, okay? So let's take it from the top. 1 and 2 and 3. Go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 1 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 and 2 and 3. Profe, since you're here, we had a question. Can you explain to us on the chat how to do the 0P4 on the E minor, donde dice coro? ¿Cómo le hacemos ahí? Donde dice 0P4 va a ser el E minor y luego 0 y P4. ¿Cómo le hacemos ahí? ¿Nos explicas, please? Okay, I just asked. You start like an E minor, okay? I'm asking about the next part for Profe who's here. Yes, the 0P4. How do we do that? So we start with an E minor. I thought hammer, it would be a hammer on, but P is pull off. H is hammer on. Then you lift the ring finger. It's a hammer. Okay. It is a hammer. Got it. Okay, perfect. So everybody, today, for your homework, focus on making this as musical, but you pick the 0 and do the hammer. Okay, sounds cool. So we're gonna do the E minor. We're gonna pick the 0 and hammer on for 4. Thank you. Awesome. Okay, so you pick on, yes, you pick on C string before you get the hammer on. Yes, you get a double note. Yes, thank you. Okay, okay. No, it's not your bad. It's okay. We were just wondering yesterday, but you weren't here. I don't know why that P went there. Okay, so everybody pretend that P is an H. I will fix it too. Yeah. Gotta fix it. Okay, perfect. Thank you. I was confused yesterday, but I'm glad you're here to clear it up. Thank you. Oh, explain the hammer. Thank you. Okay, so we've just played, we're looking at the first bar of coro. That's right under the E minor, okay? So we've just played an E minor, right? And then we're gonna lift the ring finger and pick on 0 for C string. Thank you, Bernie. Okay, so you pick there, and now bring your ring finger down on the 3rd fret. If you do it really softly, you're just gonna mute the note. Listen. But if you do it with a little bit of speed, look up, you get a note. And those are the notes of the part of the song that goes like a river flows. Okay, so again, I'm picking open C and then bringing my ring finger down with speed. I'm glad I'm here to clarify it was a typing mistake. Thank you. Don't worry, Profe. You wrote like, what, 200 notes on here, and one is a mistake. Totally fine. And it's not even a full mistake. It's a typo, so it's fine. We love you. Okay, that's a hammer on. MC Hammer. Okay. And then you go to a B7 and open B7. You have 2 options for B7, right? This one. But if you play the closed B7, you get this high note that's not in the melody. So Profe has given us a B7 that is in the melody. That A string is carrying our melody. It's all typed on it. Thank you, Profe. It's amazing. So we have the C string, pick it open. And then, Ume, you're asking about the ukulele. I have the link in the description box. Would it work? Pick with your left hand and then do 3-1. Your ring finger is on 4, then pluck with finger, then hammer down. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Michelle. After hammer of C, what is exactly played? Okay. So you're on an E minor. You've just played that hammer on. And then on our music notation on our tab, it says to play 3, to pick on the 3rd fret of E string. So you don't have to move anything. You've played C string, hammer on C string, and then go to E string without moving the chord hand. Then E string and then A. Okay? And then strum a B7. And then repeat what we just did with that E minor. E minor. And then repeat again. Okay, so tomorrow that will be our focus. We'll start on the coro and focus on kind of gluing it all together. If you have any questions, now is the time to comment the questions about what we've done. I have to go, but thank you so much. Thank you, Layla. We're actually pretty much done here. I'm just going to open it up to Q&A about this song, and then we're going to review Vie En Rose because that's one that we just need to keep working on. So if you have any questions about this song, should we bar simply? No, it's going to be an open B7. Gracias, Mati. And thank you, Dina. Let's do Vie En Rose. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Maya. Thank you, Florence. Let's go to Vie En Rose. That one needs work. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Down. Thank you, Chuck. Okay, Uke on. You can try and use the pinky so you can slide from 7 to 8 where you said you find it hard. Oh yeah, thank you. I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna play the beginning of Vie En Rose just to get it in my head. Carl, thank you. And thank you, Bernie. Cheers to Carl and to your health. Thank you so much. Thank you, Monica. Cheers to Carl. And Bernie, thank you so much. Cheers. Cheers. I really appreciate it. Chuck, you said this reminds you of your wedding. Which one? Vie En Rose or Can't Help Falling in Love? My baby's doing well. I think this is her nap time, which is perfect because I can teach and not worry about her, even though she's with my mom, of course. But if she were crying or something, I would want to bolt out of here and help her, you know? Okay, let's do Vie En Rose. I just needed to kind of practice it for me. Hope you did too. Beginning, first line. Right at the C chord, figure 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and go. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and bean. Oh, Disco Scotty, thank you for helping my wife, who at 56 years old has been able to pick up ukulele and play her first instrument. Also digging that purple finish. Thank you so much, and please give your wife a hug for me. That is so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I saw the hearts. I was like, what's going on? All right, so how are you feeling with Vie En Rose? I was a bit lost. Okay. I feel like it's coming together for me. I still have some areas I struggle, but it's coming together. It's been fun learning it with you. Can we play it once more? Okay. Yes. Yeah, let's play it once more. It's getting better and better. Same here. Okay. Beautiful song. Let's play it again. It's getting better slowly. Not perfect, but I'm close. Cool. Bravissimo. I keep struggling with the C6. Yeah, that's probably my fault because I didn't know how to explain it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and Sometimes I don't pick the right string, but it's getting close. Same for me. It's getting there though. From the beginning. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 4 and all right, I missed a lot of chats. Hold on a second. It's gonna take time for some people. I usually teach a line per week. You all learned in a week, and that's a lot of work. Thank you. So imagine that. Profe de Ukulele teaches 1 line per week. We took a song a week. So thank you. I'm slow, but I'm coming together. I have learned how to play Counting Stars. Nice job. That makes me feel better, Prof. Hi from Singapore. For beginners, it's consistency and practice. When the muscle memory is reached, it's a wonderful feeling of accomplishment. Yes. Slow, but coming along nicely, stuck on the C6 bar. So that's the last bar of line 2. We strum on the downbeat 1. And then we start picking on the downbeat of 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and So once you've done the strum, it's only on the numbers and on the 2 and 3 and 4 and This is intensive, but you will improve. You can always rewatch the series. That's true. A line a week is more like it for me, but I'm determined to get it. Reading the tab quicker will come with practice, absolutely. I'm almost a year in, but off and on. I'd like a few one-on-one. Thanks. Sarah, Profe offers one-on-one lessons. So, Profe, if you can drop your email address so that people can like book a lesson with you, that would be great. And it's incredible how affordable he is, you all. I just started last year, maybe too advanced for me. No, there are people here who just started. Honestly, it is really advanced what we're doing. It's something that I would have never tried on my first year. However, if you kind of like sit here through the lessons and try anyways, you're gonna learn more than if you had just stayed to the things that you felt were appropriate for a beginner, because we do learn a lot through exposure. Like, don't be intimidated from this, or even if you are intimidated, like, just say like, well, can I learn one thing today? Can I do 2 notes today along with the class? And if you can do that, like, that is 2 notes more advanced than you were the day before. On Christmas Day, I had never played an instrument. Today, I'm playing La Vie En Rose. Yay! Okay, and Profesor de Ukulele just shared his email address. So if you're interested in booking a lesson, I highly recommend it. Like, you can book something that is continuous, like going on every week or every month, or you can just book one lesson and ask him to help you with technique and form. So definitely choose something that works for you. And Bindilla, the link for the ukulele is in the description box below. Alrighty, everybody. Well, let's meet again tomorrow to continue working on Can't Help Falling in Love. I think it's coming together nicely. We'll be working on that hammer-on and the switch to B7 and trying to make that smooth. Besos la mejor. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And so that P is actually an H. It's going to be a hammer-on, okay? Alrighty, well, thank you all. Thank you for the super chats. Kit Kat thanks you. I'm going to buy her some treats with that. She loves the little greenies treats. Great lesson. And thank you, Profe, for being here and helping out. Again, thank you to all the super chats. Really appreciate it. I never got paid by my students when I taught in the classroom, so it's really cool that you all can leave a tip. Imagine if I had like an elementary kids and they like brought me $1. That would be so funny. Thanks, Prof. MSP. Thank you all. Thank you. Well, I'm gonna go have breakfast because I was distracted with the baby and didn't eat before this. So I'm gonna go eat. She's doing well. I got her one of those little playpens, like it's like where you lay down and there's a lot of hanging toys. And so I was distracted with her playing on that I didn't have breakfast. Alrighty, everyone. Well, take care. And yeah, the Novas are really good. I recommend them. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Profe. You're a sweetheart. Take care and see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Take care. Practice. God bless.